My ex hired people to come hurt me after I got him arrested for domestic violence. I was with this man for about 2.5 years, and in that time, he nearly killed me. He was violently abusive in every way you can imagine: physically, emotionally, sexually. A full-blown monster hiding behind a boyfriend label. The last time he put his hands on me was because I told him I was moving out and I'd have a roommate. He didn't take that well, not even a little. He strangled me twice and punched me square in the face. I somehow got away, ran, and called the cops. A few days later, he was arrested. But before they took him in, this man had the audacity to coach me, like he was directing a scene in a movie. He told me exactly what I needed to say to law enforcement: that I'd hit myself, that he never strangled me, that I was just off my psychiatric meds and having a breakdown. He really wanted me to sell the story that he was the victim. At the first hearing, I broke. I recanted. I told the judge every single lie he drilled into me. The judge believed it, and he was about to be released. But he wasn't completely free yet. He was still under some kind of state or county hold. Then, something in me clicked. I got a moment of clarity. I went back to law enforcement, told them everything, the truth this time. That triggered another hearing. And of course, he was notified that the reason for the new hearing was me coming clean. Now here's where it gets dark. He was in a gang. I'm obviously not going to say which one. I'm not out here trying to start problems. But just know, they were serious. And before he got arrested, I made a huge mistake. He asked where I was moving, and I, in a moment of complete stupidity, told him the exact street corner my new house was on. By now, I'd already moved in with my roommate. Her boyfriend at the time? Also affiliated. Yeah, we really knew how to pick 'em. One morning around 6 a.m., my roommate and her boyfriend were sitting in her car in the driveway, lights off. I was inside, asleep. A random car pulled up in front of our house and stopped, blocking the driveway. No way out. We still don't know if they realized there were people already sitting in the car. The strange car sat there for a few minutes. Then a man got out of the passenger seat and started walking directly up the driveway toward the front door. My roommate's boyfriend noticed and got out with a gun. He flashed it. The man saw the gun, turned right around, ran back to the car, and they sped off. A few weeks later, I went to a gas station just a few blocks away after dark. I was there to grab a vape or something. As I walked back to my car, that same car from before pulled up next to me. One of the men inside started yelling something, but I couldn't make it out. I figured I was just being catcalled and snapped, "Shut the up and leave me alone." I got in my car to leave. That's when I noticed his car had pulled up to block one of the gas station exits. Just sitting there, not moving. So I chose another exit and drove off. Heading toward my street, I glanced in my mirror. He was behind me. He waited for me to leave the gas station and then started following me. I switched streets, looped around, made turns, but he was tailing me. That's when I panicked, hit the gas, and took a wild turn to lose him. It worked. I didn't go home that night. Not long after, I came home from work and something felt off. I noticed the window in our dining room, the only one on the first floor without iron bars, had been messed with. The screen that secured it had been ripped off. We tried pulling it off ourselves just to test it, and it took real strength. My roommate and I couldn't do it. Her boyfriend eventually managed it, but it wasn't easy. Someone had to really want to get in. Then the last thing that happened, at least the last thing I know about, was this. My roommate's boyfriend and one of his friends went out for a walk. When they came back and were walking up to our house, they saw two men peering through that same dining room window, trying to look inside. As soon as they spotted my roommate's boyfriend, he started yelling, "Yo, what the hell are y'all doing?" The two guys bolted, and that was the last incident. A few months ago, the final court hearing happened. I got my ex locked up until 2036 tar. Since then, it's been quiet. I guess the gang figured out that no one's worth risking serious prison time over, especially someone who's going to be behind bars for the next 12 years. And just like that, they stopped coming around.